Welcome back guys to another video tutorial of a free code caps section of Sass, and in this one we're gonna be doing the challenge called create usable CSS with Mixins. Right, cool. So it says that in Sass, a Mixin is a group of CSS declarations that can be reused throughout the style sheet. Newer CSS features can take time before they are fully adopted and ready to use in all browsers. As features are added to browsers, CSS rules using them may need vendor prefixes. Consider box shadow. Right, and so it's giving us an example of a box shadow here, right? And it says it's a lot of typing to rewrite this rule for all the elements that have a box shadow, or to change each value to test different effects. Mixins are like functions for CSS. Here's how to write one. So if you write a function of do at and then Mixin, and then I'll say the function name is called box shadow. Alright, and then these are the parameters. Alright, and then this is what it does. So it says that the definition starts with Mixin followed by a custom name. The parameters, the x, y, blur, and c in the example above are optional. Okay, so these are optional parameters. I see. Interesting. Now, anytime a box shadow rule is needed, only a single line calling the Mixin replaces having to type all the vendor prefixes. A Mixin is called with the include directive. Alright, cool. So div and the Mixin is called over here. Okay, this is how you call it. So with the directive include, and then include the custom name and then its parameters there. Cool. So now it says write a Mixin for border radius and give it a radius parameter. It should use all the vendors prefixes from the example. Then use the border radius Mixin to give the hash awesome, which is the ID obviously, element a border radius of 15. Okay, so right, coming back to what exactly we need to do is write Mixin for border radius. So this so we write the Mixin here for border radius. So I will do Mixin with the @ sign as it implies here, and then border radius. Alright, and then I would give this a parameters for border radius and give it a parameter and no, sorry, so give it a radius parameter. Yep. So radius parameter, which would be in that way. Cool. Parameter is to use all the vendor prefixes from the example, then use a border radius Mixin. Oh, so what do we set that to? Oh, I see. So this wouldn't be there, I think. So I would let's say that this was all the prefixes right, and include it in this one. So I would say Mixin border radius and with the value of 15 pixels in its parameter. Alright, and let's see if this does it for us. No, it doesn't. So what did I miss here? Your code should declare mixing name border radius. Oh, so I tried to be a bit of a smart ass, but I failed. So border radius. So this is a mixing name. Cool. And then what else do we need? Your code should include the WebKit border radius vendor. Oh, okay, so we need to pre-include all these vendors. Alright, so I would probably do copy and paste it. It's easier, and then just change these parts to what they need to be. So border radius, box shadow border radius, and border radius as well. And since there's just one parameter, which is radius, I would change that one to this one as well. Alright, so in short, the number of parameters stated here, they should match the parameters here as well. Alright, and then I think this should work now, and then I'm gonna change the border radius, yep, to there, and then 15 pixels. Will this work? Let's check. No, it doesn't. Setting it to 15. Ah, I need to remove the brackets, my bad. How about now? Your code should call the border radius mixing using the include keyword. Yes, I've got the include keyword here, and then the border radius mixin as well there. So why is that not working? Let me just copy and paste this entire thing. Border radius over here. Ah, my bad. I should have put that in brackets. Yeah, and no semicolon. Yep, that should work now. Let's run it. If it passes, then I'll explain you the entire concept of it. Alright, it just passed. So essentially, in this Sass, you're gonna make a function with a prefix or mixin, and this can be anything, but in free code can is got to be border radius, and then wherever we want to give the border radius, as in 15 pixels, 10 pixels, 9 pixels, that parameter should come here. And then we're gonna we're gonna use all the vendor prefixes here with this parameter as a value. Alright, separated by commas. Cool. and then when we use the border radius mixin wherever in this CSS, we're gonna have to include include this mixin by stating the include keyword, and then the mixin custom name, and then give the value as its parameter as well. Alright, I really hope this makes sense. However, if it doesn't, please let me know, and I'll make a separate video just to explain the entire concept of it. Alright, this is it for this tutorial, guys. Until next one, have fun coding, and I'll see you guys then.